Yo, what's up, guys? We are back with the semifinals now of the UU Open. This is game one versus Logok, me versus Logok. It was a very it was an interesting match. That's basically what I can say about it. It was a very interesting match. He's gonna lead off with Suicune. I'm leading off with my Crocodile. Gotta get out of there, fearing the Scald. Don't want to get burnt, so gonna switch out into my Raikou, knowing that I could take that. As he does, I'm going right for that Scald. And I'm actually going to go for Volt Switch because it's honestly my best possible play, simply because his best possible play is going out into his Ampharos, not his Flygon, as I could have just clicked HP Ice right there. Of course, Ampharos not having Mega Evolved, not being weak to HP Ice, and also resisting the Electric attack, but I went for Volt Switch expecting that, as he ended up going out to his Flygon. So it works out for him, as I'm just going to switch out into my Togekiss, as he is going to predict my switch very nicely and go right for the U-turn. So U-turns out into his Ampharos. I decided not to switch directly into my Crocodile because I need Crocodile more than I need Blastoise. Crocodile traps his Chandelure and also can spam Earthquake, or Knockoff rather, at a certain point. I have Pursuit for Chandelure, and if it was Scarf as well, I don't want to take any unnecessary damage because that means that Fire Blast or Flamethrower can knock me out if I do take some prior damage. So I decided to go out to my Blastoise really as a pivot, expecting Focus Blast and or Dragon Pulse, as he ended up doubling out into his Crobat, probably predicting my Raikou right there. No, not even Raikou. I'm not sure. Maybe my Jirachi, Victini, or even my Togekiss, right? I don't even know what he was predicting. I really can't explain that, but either way, I ended up going out to my Blastoise. Just gonna click Dark Pulse as he ends up going out to his Empoleon. Scouts for Aura Sphere, ends up going out into his Ampharos. Kind of a weird play. Basically, what he's doing is just switching around, allowing my Blastoise to damage his team. As like he scouted for the Aura Sphere, so he let Ampharos take damage, which meant that I could have knocked it out with Dragon Pulse after that. And then he switched out into Suicune, which I have a chance to, Dark Pulse has that chance to flinch. I actually end up getting a crit, and because of that crit, even at +1, I have a chance of knocking him out with Dragon Pulse. So I'm gonna go for it, as he is going to fear that, so he's going to end up switching out into his Empoleon, which I'm fine with. The best thing he could do is Scald me, maybe Burn, or even set up Stealth Rocks, which I can Rapid Spin away. So basically, Blastoise just weakened his team for no reason, I felt, as now he's going to go out into his Crobat. I really did not understand the switch that he pulled, but I'm going to go out to my Victini just because it is the most expendable member on my team, simply because he does have Ampharos, Suicune, Chandelure, and Flygon, meaning I can't spam V-Create, I can't spam Volt Strike because he has Pokemon that can come in. So I'm going to U-turn out as he ends up going out to a Chandelure, and going to go out to my Crocodile. It does turn out he was Choice Scarf, so it's great that I didn't let this thing take prior damage, as I can knock him out with the Knockoff. I kind of expected him to predict Pursuit, so I just went for Knockoff right there, as he did go for Flamethrower, as I do end up going out into my Victini right now. To be honest, I probably could have just went right for V-Create, but I wanted to save Victini just in case I needed to trick or Bolt Strike the Suicune in the end. So decided to U-turn out into my Crocodile. If he did go for an electric move right there, he would have been gone basically in the following turn due to Earthquake. But he ends up pulling the switch now into his Crobat on my Blastoise. And basically what I'm trying to do is either crit him or get the free switch into my Raikou, which I believe I'm going to do right here just because he's definitely going to go for Roost. I didn't want him Toxicking or U-turning out or something and getting momentum with his Flygon, because I have my win condition, which is actually my Togekiss, especially because his Ampharos has been weakened. So I go out to my Raikou as I am going to go for Extra Sensory. He does probably predict my HP Ice or something to hit Flygon, so he stays in, goes for Toxic. He's able to whittle me, but now what I can do as he ends up going out to Flygon is just sack my, I can just sack my Raikou right there, and basically it's time to go for game. +2 Nasty Plotted, Nasty Plot boosted, obviously. Air Slash is actually just going to sweep him because I'm able to knock out the Crobat. The best thing he could do, was Toxic me. Air Slash at +2 is going to knock out Ampharos. The only thing I really had to worry about at this point was missing, but goes out to Suicune. I do not miss that. Even if I did, he would just be able to get off a rest, and I would do like 60% to him with modest Air Slash. And his last is Flygon, and he just locks himself with the U-turn, so I'm able to knock him out Togekiss. So yeah, good game. Like I said, guys, it was a really weird game. Half the time I didn't know what was going on. The fact that he was just switching around, letting his Pokemon get damaged. But when he did that, it basically just paved the way for my Togekiss. So, yeah, good game. This is game 1, and I'll be getting up game 2 sometime this week. So, leave a like if you got enjoyed. Follow me on Twitch. I'm actually starting to stream Smash now. Twitch.tv/pokeaim. Starting to stream Smash. I'm trying to main Villager, so, I'm trying to get good at the game, or at least get better than what I'm doing right now. So, yeah, that's it, guys. Until next time, later.